Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome to your weekly energy update. We're looking at the week of November 27th through December 4th. And in these off weeks, outside of new moon and full moons, we've been rotating back and forth between, love and self-love reading and these life purpose, career, worth readings. And so this week is the life purpose, the career, worth, whatever creator wants us to know about this week. But we do also have on December 2nd, Neptune, which has been in retrograde for a while, is moving into its post-shadow period. So Neptune energy, it does bring clarity to like our higher spiritual level. And so we're bringing that energy into the reading this week, and we're going to be asking, what does Spirit want you to know about your life purpose in connection to your higher self, your true higher heart? So of course, we're going to have a reading for each individual zodiac sign, and we're jumping into yours right now. All right, Libra, this is your weekly energy update, and we're going to start off here pulling a card from these Wisdom of Avalon Oracle. And all of the cards that I use in a reading, I do list in the description box of the video below. So if any of them catch your eye and you want them for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. All right, so let's take a look here, Libra. What does Creator and Spirit want you to know about your life purpose, with that little emphasis on the spiritual connection, your soul connection? All right, they do want that one right there. And you've got the Water Fairy, feelings and emotions. Wonderful card there, and it is card number 28. We'll put that here. And let's see what message comes in here for you. So when the Water Fairy swims up to you with her liquid magic, she reminds you that emotions and feelings may be running the show. She asks you to consider how you really feel about things and why. She also reminds you that you are not your feelings. You are the one experiencing them. Remember that as water flows, emotions change. And the Water Fairy also tells you that it's time to lose your rigidity. Be fluid and willing at times to compromise and allow change to happen. If you're happy right now, enjoy, for the Water Fairy swirls her love around you. If things are making you sad, she comes to wash away your tears. The Water Fairy knows the power of emotions, so when she appears, be mindful of them and how they affect you. Remember, feelings are the fuel for manifesting. Be certain that you want to create what you're feeling. Allow your feelings to pass through and focus on the positive. The Water Fairy longs to smile at you in reflection. Beautiful. And I like that, with your balancing energy. You are the balancer of the zodiac. And so with this life purpose and the soul coming in here, of course, where we connect to the spirit realm is through our emotions. And even though you're an air sign and you have very much about being in your head, you have this balancing aspect too, about emotion and balancing it with mind. And so the part of your soul purpose is about helping others understand how they can balance those things, because the other signs are not masters of balance like you. We're also going to pull from this archetype deck and see what else Spirit and Creator want you to know. These are archetypes, personality type information just on how it can help you on your soul purpose. So Libra, what else for them, please? What else? Okay, that one right there. And you've got the Goddess. It's a beautiful card to come in around emotion. And it says the light attribute of it is the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. And we all have divine masculine and divine feminine within us, whether we're male or female or how we identify. So this is about connecting to that feminine side. Because when we're in the shadow attribute, the lower vibration, there's exploitation of that female nature and form. So we don't honor our nurturing capabilities and those things that come in, and thus misuse it or neglect it. And we're also going to read from the book. I normally don't read from the book on these, but this time around, Spirit was like, grab the book, we're going to read. So this embodies wisdom and guidance, physical grace, athletic prowess, and sensuality. The shadow goddess manifests in extreme self-indulgence, as seen in movie stars and fashion models. It says here to look for lifelong associations with the image and personality of a particular goddess, such as Athena, Minerva, the able-bodied warrior woman and power behind the throne, or Venus, which is beauty and sexuality, Isis or Durga, which is motherhood, Ocean, which is the East African Yoruba goddess of pleasure, love, and beauty, Astarte, the fertility and sexual love, or Kuan Yin, the Chinese embodiment of compassion. So there is this connection to the divine feminine, and understanding that such a part of your life purpose is to have this Mother Nature, Mother Nurture, so this nurturing type of energy, but it's like having that compassion. That's really what stood out for me with the Kuan Yin, is embracing the compassion side of who we are and helping people understand balance in their life between all their thoughts and also all their emotions, this little balancing act. We're also going to pull from the Good Tarot and just see what else they want to add into this here, but I like how this is unfolding. So let's just use a couple shuffles here. Get the energy going. All right. So what else for our Libra, please? Okay. So we got these two up here. Okay. And these two over here. All about the balance, right? And what else? Okay. That one for over here. Okay. No, they don't want those. They do want this one for here. Okay. And then this one for here. So we'll get these all scooched. And we will start with this one over here. So you have the Five of Fire, which the Five of Fire is this change of passion and drive and overall ambition and energy. It moves from, it balances, right, between, starts off as like fearful energy, because usually there's like 5 people fighting with wands, and it starts off looking like they're out to hurt one another, but in reality, it turns out that they're not adversaries, but they're actually brothers and sisters that are monks and nuns in a monastery that are just helping each other improve their skills and this growth. And so there is this transformation of energy from one of fear and flight and fighting to one of love and compassion and kindness. So there is this awareness that part of your life purpose is to help people transform their energies and see their energy of a situation in a different light. Yeah. And then you have the Messenger of Cups, which would be the Knight of Cups in the Standard Tarot. So pursuit of higher love, pursuit of the Holy Grail. All knights, all messengers have a quest, and this one quests after that Holy Grail, which is full of the unconditional love of above. So it's very much that Kuan Yin compassion, this unconditional love, this eternal love that we find inward and upward, and we allows us to fill up with it and overflow. But that's the pursuit that you're in. It's like, that's how you teach people how they can balance things, is because you're allowing them to see where they can have this solid foundation that helps balance out things, instead of feeling like it's one-sided of fear. There's also that beautiful other side of the scale, which is unconditional love, and those related to the upper world. Yeah, and here you come with the Four of Air. Four of Swords. It's, I call it the peace of mind. Normally, they will have the 3 swords like on the wall, and they're sleeping on the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a gift that we're given that helps us connect to the capital T truths of the upper realm that are rooted in unconditional love. And it allows us to cut away the small T truths that are on the wall, which the Three of Swords is normally the one that has a huge heart on it with 3 swords stuck in it, which all our expectations are, all those expectations, the supposed to, the should, the need to, the have to, the must, all those opinions that we're taught that are rooted in the fear of losing conditional love, where this started from, right? But with that knowledge and that awareness of the unconditional love, that's what allows us to cut away those thoughts and those beliefs. So this is part of the balancing that comes in. The Temperance card in the Major Arcana of Tarot will actually show the Ace of Swords with the balancing scales, which is what you're using to have this balancing and this awareness come in. So I love that. Then we'll go down here. You have the Eight of Fire, and the Eight of Fire is about a lot of energy coming in. So you do teach people, as you experience this yourself, all that energy that you were investing into the small T truths to try to overcome them, to try to make them, you meet them in order for you to feel like you're lovable and acceptable. All that energy that was being wasted into the black hole now comes back to you. So this energy returns to you, which gives you a great capacity to refocus that energy into different areas of your life. So that's part of this Five of Fire too, is you're helping people transform their energy, and then they get a ton of their energy back. Let's see what else they do with that. Yeah, so here it is, the World card. Last card in the Major Arcana, it's the ending of major cycles in the life and the beginning of new energy. So you definitely you focus this energy into a different area of your life with you getting that back, but it's also what you teach others as well with your life purpose, because you're getting such a grasp of your worth. And so whatever you want to invest this energy in, that is what grows. And you teach people that look how we invested energy in those things into the black hole and didn't get anything back from it, because we continually still got disappointed or disappointment in our lives, when we were trying to live up to all those things. Now you have them realizing more productive places to invest their energy. And then you have the Messenger of Earth too. So you have the Knight of Pentacles coming in. And the Knight of Pentacles is the search for our higher worth and how we relate it to the outside world. So I feel like this combination of all this is what you do with this energy. You help them stop looking into old ways of trying to feel good about themselves and define themselves, and invest their energy into something that's inward and upward with that love from above, transferring fear to love, that allows them to just have this change, have this just abundance that fills them up on the inside and does make its way out to the outside world. So there is this quest between here of higher love, impacts both of these knights' quests. So I love it. And then you have the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Air. And this, like the eights here, all the eights are really about movement and change, this flow, because it's very equal, like 4 swords on each side. There's this flow that comes in that you realize all the thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that made you feel trapped and blinded and bound before you started to release those. And that's also what you're able to show people is you don't do the releasing. You're not a rescuer. You don't go rescue people, but you show them how they can release themselves. It's like coming across someone who's surrounded by 8 swords. They have their tied up, and then they have a blindfold on too. And they're like, help, help, help. I'm trapped and I can't do anything. And they have all these beliefs, right, that are keeping them restricted and feeling small. And you just come along and you're like, hey, I'm here. If you just back up a little bit, you're going to feel a giant sword behind you. use that very carefully to cut your arms and hands free. And then they do, and then you say, take off your blindfold, and they do, and then they realize they're not surrounded by the swords. It's just in a half circle. They could have always walked out of it, and but they were afraid. They were feeling blinded and bound, but now they are free, and you've helped them with all that, with the balancing between their thoughts and their emotions. You helped them understand that each of their thoughts either are going to be of conditional and fear or unconditional. Each of their emotions is going to be rooted in fear or conditions or unconditional. And when that balancing, this understanding that you're bringing forward by what you experienced in your life, you're able to give examples and show them, both by living it, of course, but also by teaching it in a way. So we're also going to pull a card here from the I Am Everything deck, and this is going to be the final message that Creator and Spirit have for you for this reading for this week. And you have I Am Bold. Beautiful card there. And it says, I speak my truth in a loving way. My courage to communicate my needs is powered by love for myself and love for others. I am bold. Yes, so you've learned to be bold through this process because you realize your fears were unfounded, right? That the opinions and all those thoughts and those beliefs and those mindsets from the past, that they were opinion, passed down from generation to generation, and you're realizing, I don't have to believe that anymore. I am going to balance out the scales. And they're like, how bold of you to be, able to do that. And the boldness extends outward because, like it said, you learn this for your love for yourself, right? As your worth grows, and you're able to teach other people with that as well. So I am excited to see what you do with this beautiful balancing energy, Libra. And that is what they have for you for this week. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these videos, I also put out monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of these and get notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then also by clicking that subscribe button, you're given access to the notification bell. When you go in there is an option for all. And if you select that, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on the channel. But you'll also be notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I go live every single night, and then also on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday morning. So if you haven't stopped by, I'd love to see you. Also, doing those things I mentioned helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so crazy excited, it wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those, please know I'm very, very grateful. And these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box of the video below. Right, beautiful people, as you go throughout this next week, please know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon, but in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.